Hi, mi nombre es Diego Valsecchi from Valsecchi Wines, and we are located in Argentina on the northwest side in the Salta province, little Andean town called Cafayate, where we are making our beautiful wines on our spirit of organic and biodynamic. And I think I don't want to call it slow or a little intervention, because we do a lot of intervention, but not directly into the wines, but in all the area and all the terroir and all the place that we live. So we do work a lot on the vineyard. We do biodynamics, nice compost, and all the biodynamic work. And we try to, of course, not add anything as synthetic or pesticides or anything that can be, that is not belong to the wines. Here we are almost at 2,000 meter high, like medium altitude. We pick grapes from 1,600 meters up to 26,000. So our area is a high desert, not a super cold desert, but we got a lot of altitude. And winters are cold, not super cold, and summers are warm, but not super warm. We got the rainy season through the summer. It's a very beautiful desert where we have actually nice rivers with water, and we have groundwater too, and we do irrigation from the mountain. We have a few glaciers and high peaks close to here, where we get all the irrigation channels and system to irrigate all this beautiful area where we grow our grapes. Right now we are on harvest time. We're on the south hemisphere. We have beautiful grapes. We're about to begin harvesting the red grapes in about 10 days. Now we're fermenting our whites, where we do very nice fermentation, where we don't use any sulfur or copper on the vineyard, and on our reception we don't use any sulfur either. And so we have a beautiful authentic fermentations on the wines. And yeah, this year has been beautiful, so we're looking forward to check our wines. So going back to the area where we are located, we're at we pick grapes from 1,600 meters to 2,600 meters. Vineyards where we are right now is 1,800 meters. We work with a couple more producers where they do organic and biodynamic on the valley, which is actually a technique that's coming back, you know, to not add any pesticides, and on the area, but actually it doesn't need it at all. We're in a high altitude, dry climates, and it's a pretty happy place for healthy grow. I'm a winemaker, I'm a viticulture. I put a lot of love into my wines. I really hope I can communicate some of the stuff I make, and I hope you get the chance to try it one day. So I'm very happy to be offered to talk here, you know, for extreme wines. Probably why they choose me is I'm not that extreme, you know. I'm trying just to do it natural wines, which actually is called an extreme today, unfortunately. And it's probably the most natural thing we can do, just to let the grape grow, you know, and the wines ferment, you know, and on his happy atmosphere, you know, without doing much intervention into it. Definitely there is some extreme aspects, you know, where we are located, which is in this high desert, where we have actually on the reds, you know, a lot of sugar contency, and as we like to wait for the ripe maturity on the grapes. When we get to that point of these beautiful tannins, definitely want a high sugar and a little higher pH, and that gets probably a little challenge, you know. That maybe will be the extreme part of it, you know, but it's not that extreme, you know. I think the way, you know, of making wine today, as me and many others, you know, we're trying to make natural wines, actually without adding anything. They're calling us extreme or weird guys, and I think that we are very natural and pretty authentic, and try to vibe and you know, with the wines that we're making, you know, to be on top of it, you know, and working with our hands, and staying all the time, you know, following every single fermentation. Okay, Here we are on the cellar where all the wines rest. Personally, I love the oak cask to age the wines. Definitely, very much to me, it's the oak is a beautiful complement to the wines. Definitely, what we can get after the red wines after 2 years, 3 years, on this area we have a lot of tannins and very strong wines. It's just amazing, when we get out. Pretty much all my wines, they go through oak, but nothing is over oak, it's just the support for aging and just to have the tannins, be beautiful in your mouth and when you try the wines, after, 4, 5, 6, 10 years, after the harvest. The style that I like to do is like very, very little information on the vineyard and on the cellar, and of course, try to get the much aging as possible on the winery before the wines gets bottled, and a few years more on the bottles before the wines get released. And so today we have in the market, some old vintage, from 2004, 2005, 2006, up to the last release we got is 2014, and upcoming soon in 2015 and 16 release. So we really take our time, and we like to age the wine and enjoy that not this such a freshy wine, quick drinking, so we like to take our time, to make the wines. Salud.